If I want to talk with you, but cannot speak, what choices do I have? How could I, without assistance, tell you that I wanted to go somewhere, or that I wanted to do something? One way is by using an alternative communication system like this Zygo macaw. In its simplest form, it is a voice recorder that plays back any message that is put in. Does your bird talk? Does your bird talk? But underneath these simple graphics is a powerful tool that can offer the user an improved lifestyle, or even stimulate someone who doesn't speak to begin communicating. I'd like to take you inside the macaw to show you what it can do and whom it can help. Now it's easy. As a facilitator or someone who programs the macaw for the user, I simply press the message key and say the desired message. Can we take a walk? To hear the message, the user presses the same message key again. Can we take a walk? The user can easily remember what is stored under a message key by attaching graphics to a plastic overlay. I'll be out in the garden. Of course, the macaw is not limited to 32 messages. Under each message key are 8 levels, each level having its own message. The user presses Select Level, the number of the level wanted, and the message key. Can we pick some flowers? All the message keys are now at that new level. Separate overlays or multiple graphics remind the user of what is on each level. Since the macaw is intended as a communication device for a wide range of uses, it functions as easily with the severely disabled as it does with the most sophisticated user. Separating the message keys into enlarged key patterns is one way to customize the macaw for a particular user. These graphics show the choices of enlarged key patterns, so using the macaw can be as simple as pressing one half of the machine for one response and the other half for another. If the user is unable to press the message keys, the macaw will scan through the keys in a pattern of lights, allowing the user to select a message by using a remote switching device. I'm getting tired. A user that is unable to see the machine can use the auditory scan function by using the switching device to select a message as he hears it. The macaw itself is a well-designed and functional communication tool, nothing more. However, when it stimulates someone who has never spoken or communicated to reach out and be heard, it changes lives. Imagine someone in your care that can now tell you what they want, or perhaps what they think and feel. The macaw gives the user a certain amount of control over their lives, and the results are heartwarming. We would like to introduce you to a few macaw users and show you what can be done. Our first visit takes us to Nogales, Arizona.
Well, I think that we suspected there was a lot more inside of our students. Something that was probably, well, we felt was locked up in there.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien, ¿y tú?
By the time it's time to go home in the afternoon, and you know, children are tired, and often they don't remember to take their lunchbox or their coats or anything else, but somehow the macaw is the first thing that, like Brenda, will get and walk off. She'll leave everything else behind, but not her macaw, because evidently I think she feels that this is part of her.
The children use their macaw to communicate and for instructional games. They also showed us that the macaw is not restricted to one language, since you get out whatever you put in. They used the direct select mode, enlarged key patterns, and used another function of the macaw called key linking. The individual keys say this: Good night. Where's the cat? When key linked, they say this: Put the cat out for the night. Key linking is the mating of message keys to create additional messages. Our next user is Angela. She lives in Phoenix, Arizona, and uses her macaw in a scanning mode.
Angela has been using her macaw for about the past 2 years, in our program. She uses it both at school and at home. She uses it when she goes to her mainstream 4th grade class right now.
Hi, everyone.
We found it to be very successful. She is now able to interact with her peers on the playground and around our campus. She's able to do academic work in the classroom, her math work, her reading work, and interacting with the people in the classroom, letting us know what her needs and wants are. It's been real effective means of communication for Angela.
The scanning modes let the user select message keys without actually touching them. Through the use of a remote switch, Angela watched as the lights worked their way toward the message key that she wanted. When her key lit up, she let off the switch and got her message out. If she had been unable to see the lights, she could have listened as the messages played, got to hers, then let off the switch. We also saw how her speech therapist was able to record directly over unneeded messages, and how she was able to change overlays to help Angela find new messages. Our next user is Rodney, a high school student also from Phoenix. Rodney is a very talented young man, and as we will see, he uses his macaw to order exactly what he wants.
When Rodney came to the program, we decided that we were going to use a positive approach with him, and we really did. We've used a positive approach, and we've built his self-esteem, and we've gotten him prepared and ready to go out and work in the community and be independent in the community. And he definitely has the skills to be able to do that. He's ready to be out on a job. Unfortunately, the only area we were not able to tap into was his ability to communicate. He doesn't speak. He has very few signs that he can use effectively. With the macaw and this device, he's having the opportunity now to speak.
I would like taco salad.
He's got the chance to get out on a job and have an opportunity to work and be a real person in the community. He's excited about this device. He really is interested in using it, and I'm excited because it's for the first time I've seen him communicate his needs.
Rodney showed us how simple it is to use the macaw for everyday functions. He is proficient at direct select and silent select, which allows a string of keys to be pressed so the user can create long messages from several short ones. Having the macaw with him everywhere he goes allows Rodney the freedom to express himself in many circumstances. The macaw, a simple alternative communication device that changes lives. Simply by selecting the message keys, linking them together, or scanning the lights, a new world of communication is open to the user. The many applications of the macaw include classroom settings with single or multiple users, clinical and evaluation testing environments, and speech therapy. Think of it as a total communication device or as part of a total system. It could be used to supplement difficult speech or to supply the beginning of a word. Perhaps it could be used for facilitated communication or to help someone speak again. Whatever it is used for, the macaw's message is clear. It communicates. If I want to talk with you but cannot speak, what choices do I have?
Now we have a choice. The Zygo Macaw.